Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day.
Alright, so I'm going to come out today, mess with both cars a little bit. Really don't know too much on this tuning aspect of it, but I know enough to put a bass tune on it and change a few things. So, got the laptop out, you know, that Camaro. Should I put the black wing back on there? I don't know. But I got a little USB CAN bus splitter, so me messing around on probably the elco first, make it nice and easy. Eventually, like I said, I have the stuff to clean up the wiring in here. I don't think I'm gonna do it today. It's gonna be a pretty simple day today. But I do have the new fuse block or box with the relays in there, so I should clean it up a little bit. And then the fuel pump hot wire kit, Casper's Electronics, should help feed a little bit more power to the fuel pump. I do have a 340 fuel pump in here, I believe Air Motive, which is probably overkill for a stock motor. Like everything on here is just stock 5.3, stock injector, stock intake, everything stock. So the 340 might be a little overkill, so look at some things on that, and just might not be getting enough power, so it just cuts off. So I got the hot wire kit for it. I know there's plenty of fuel in it, so that's not an issue. But definitely want to look at some stuff on here, and then the tune I thought I put on here didn't really take, so want to take a look at the tune on here also. Probably just do one of those universal files on here. So it'd be like the Turbo 24X 4L80. That'll probably be the one, and just mess with some stuff on here. So like I said, I'm not going to show you guys anything on here, just because I don't know enough to try to pass some stuff on to somebody. I don't want you blowing up your own car. But I'll play around with it a little bit on my end to see if I see anything that doesn't look right to me, or if I want to adjust some stuff for these two. But just have the helmet up here. Probably as soon as I got the bike, I knew which helmet I was gonna get. Icon Motorsports, I believe they call it the raw dog. Oh no, this one's a stroker. Yeah, but you see the Montes on there. Got the Aero Coupe, got the regular SS, got the one up there and right there. So you know, if you got a Monte, you need a helmet or something, hey, it's the one. It's the one. But yeah, let me put the camera on the charger. But I'm gonna mess with both of these for a little bit. Let you guys know if I find anything that looks off. Might give you a couple cold starts. This one hasn't been started in probably a week. This one probably about 2 or 3 days. But just coming out to mess with them a little bit. The weather, I don't know what it's gonna do yet, but let's make it a nice easy day today. And knowing me, I say easy day, but I'll probably start on some wiring, just to clean up some stuff under there. Probably relocate. I don't want the ECU in the engine bay. I know a lot of people do it, but I'll probably keep mine in the cab. Same thing with the fuse box. And then, I don't know, I should probably get that hooked up, but we'll see. That might be a video on its own. that, let me stop talking, throw this on the charger, start messing around with the laptop, and hopefully I don't blow anything up. Alright, so I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So the cable won't connect or read right, so it might be the laptop. It's an old laptop, no memory on it. But I did go inside, got a little cold. I'm not sure if you guys could pick it up, but a little rain and sleet mix. So I did take a look at the tune on the elco, and when I got to it, I was watching a bunch of videos inside too. Probably been in there for a couple hours. This whole column on the elco, where it's supposed to be spark or timing, that was all red. So it was like the whole column was like down to like 12 degrees at timing. So went ahead and switched that up a little bit, gave it a little bit of different timing. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I just going off the videos and trying to get somewhat close. Did change the air fuel target ratio a little bit, change that up. Then I went through and made sure everything was set up correctly. But I think for the most part I have it on there. And since the cable didn't connect right, I went ahead and just took the memory card out of it, or the SIMS card, and put the new tune on that and loaded it back up. Just switched it over to the ECU, and let's see. Definitely sounds a little different, just a little bit. Give it a little bit of time, let it warm up. I think I changed the idle a little bit also, so just tweaking a few things, and then I'll go over to the Monte and show you what was different on that. And I don't know how that got changed, but it got changed. So I did mess around with the Monte tune a little bit. I'll go over, do the same thing, put the new tune on there, and see what it does. A little bit different response. Not sure if you guys could pick it up, but you guys see the car actually twisted a little bit? So I think we're onto something. That could be a problem while I was dying out if it didn't have the right timing when I was getting on it. And it usually died when I was usually coming to a stop or just rolling. So yeah, that could have been a problem. I don't know what's going on with the gauge, isn't it? There it goes. So, yeah. Definitely sounds a little different. I do want to start the wiring, but I've been saying that for a while, so it'll happen eventually. But you guys got your cold start. What I'm gonna do now, go over to the Monte, put the new tune on that, and then give you guys, well, I might start it up with the old one and try to compare the sounds a little bit, see if it sounds different or not, and then I'll go over what was different on one of the tunes I had on the computer, but I don't think that tune transferred over to the car. And then with the handheld, the bass tune I put on it, I don't think was correct either. So I know it has a different tune, bass tune on the handheld, so I'm gonna start it with that and then put the new tune on it from the computer and see if anything has changed. That's because it's cold. Alright, so it's a little tight on this side. I probably should have backed it in, had the door open on that side, but should be good. Yeah, that's how cold it is. Temperature's dropping like crazy. Yeah, let me grab this. I just see if it should connect to this one. Seeing how it's a little bit newer. Yeah, I might have to get out of this cold soon. Yeah. Make sure nothing else is leaking. Pretty sure I solved the problem. Yeah, so we're good there. And my powder coating buddy, the one that did these, pointed them out in the last video with the elco. If you guys are local, need some small stuff, or say somewhat small stuff powder coated, I think you can do up to 30 inches or like a 14-inch wheel or something like that. No, Ravi's he's having a bunch of stuff about to get powder coated. So if you guys need anything local done with powder coating, hit me up. I can put you in contact with him. He doesn't do any social media, so I'm kind of just his referral. But yeah, does good work. That could have been a problem. See, that's starting to turn colors. But yeah, so we're good here. I'll get you guys a start up on the Monte. Like I said, it's just the bass tune on there with the handheld, which I don't think is really that good. Or I don't think it's correct for it. So we'll see if it makes a difference. Anything playing? What was I listening to last? I think it might have been some Slim Thug. Let's see.
Thinking about changing locations and shit.
Alright, let me stop that and get back to it. I know the fuel pressure is always low on here, but until you see, it doesn't sound right to me, so that's why I just ran it for that short period of time. So what I'm gonna do now, let me see if it'll connect, and I'll cut you guys back on if it does. And well, I'll just do it the easy way. I'm gonna put the new tune on the SIMS card or memory card, upload it to the ECU, and see if it changes a little bit. But like I was saying, what was different about it? Again, I'm not a professional. So on the laptop, all right, so what was it? I think this is all the preset stuff with the global file. So I didn't change too much on this, but I know one of the tunes I had for it, I did the injectors and everything, but the engine parameters, when I looked at the firing order, it just said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm like, that's not the GM firing order, so I don't think that was on the handheld. I think that was on here. So if I did put that tune on the handheld, and that's when it took, that could be why it sounded a little funny. But what I'm gonna do, like I said, just take the tune off of the laptop, put it on the memory card, and then put it back in the Terminator X and give you guys another start up and see if it sounds better, because right now it's not sounding right to me. So yeah, I'll cut the camera back on here in a second. Alright, so that's memory card in there. Do now. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, pretty sure it's the right file on there. Sounds different to me a little bit. Coolant temp, bring a little bit of boost, or well, not yet, but we'll get there. That's the only thing that gets me is the gear. I don't think it should be showing a gear in there yet. Checked yet is if the fans work. I haven't let it warm up enough to find out. Something is sounding off, but I know there's still that gap in the intake, so that could be a little bit of the noise. Probably want to, or that not bolted down all the way. That could be it. But yeah, we're definitely making some progress on it. It does sound a little bit different with the tune from what well, in my opinion. So I'll still keep playing with that a little bit just to make sure, but just doing some small stuff here and there. Like I said, with the weather like this, I don't know. Last night went out to dinner on the bike. Today it's not bike weather. So that's that Colorado weather for you. Usually if you're looking to visit, wait until late May or what is it, after Mother's Day, and the weather starts acting right. But for now, like I said, I'm just watching a bunch of videos on this Terminator X stuff, trying to tune a little bit. Nothing crazy. Eventually, if I don't feel it's running like it should, I'll probably take it to somebody local and have them tune it. I've already talked to one guy about it, and he's like, yeah, it'd be happy to do it. Got to check his prices, see how much he'll charge. But just little things here and there. We're getting close. Starting on this one. Hopefully the spark or the change with the timing and everything on the elco. Who knows? That could have been why it was cutting off. But I still want to rewire it. Throw the hot wire kit on and everything, and clean up all that wiring. And then might be pulling this off. I know Robbie has been doing this thing with the dash on the 88 fiberglass net. That's what I attempted to do behind here originally. It looks like it's not pretty. It looks like what's his face? I can't think of the name now. Deadpool. It looks like Deadpool's face up under here. It doesn't look good. But we'll get there eventually. Like I said, I've gone over the plans for the interior for this and the plans on the car itself. So, yeah. I know somebody was asking if I was going to paint it. I'm not a body guy, but it is painted. I like the look of it with the two-tone, with the hood and everything. So, yeah. But eventually, it might get a update or a makeover. Might get bored one day and just start stripping it back down, repaint the jams, and paint it all one color. Who knows? If I do redo it, I know I wanted this one originally matte white instead of satin white. So I'm not saying matte white, but that's probably what I'll lean towards. And then I like the wheels on it, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to go bigger size, a different style, but I like the way it sits. What do you guys think? Switch it up or keep it like that? But anyway, this one, I might even put these wheels on here and get a different set for this, but that's all down the road, you know. Have other priorities I need to take care of first. And then I want to get the driveway extended eventually, but we'll see. We'll see when all that stuff happens. Channel keeps growing. We can keep buying stuff. But until then, I'm going to get out of the cold. I said, if there's anything, I always say it, if there's anything you guys want to see me do, let me know. If you have any questions, either hit me up in the comments or hit me up on Instagram, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm still learning on all this stuff. So, yeah, I take advice from everybody else too that hits me up. Just bounce ideas off each other and just network. So, that being said, let me get out of the cold.